Hello there, my friends. Welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. I hope everybody is well. I appreciate you clicking on this video. Before I forget, I want to immediately address rotating stuff in the inventory. I did get asked, big up Dane, hold control and scroll your mouse wheel, and it rotates stuff in your inventory. It's good for like the OCD-ness, you know what I mean? This was upside down, it'd absolutely kill me. So I want it to be the right way up. I hold control and I scroll my mouse wheel and it gives it a cheeky breaky little rotate. So that's right off the bat. I wanted to say that and address it before I completely forgot, because I know what I'm like. And if you know me, you also know what I'm like. But while I'm here, I think the plan for today is I want to run over here and think about looking for a jack. I'm going to look through all the garages and workshops and stuff like that to find a car jack, because we know of the quad bike that's down here. There's also a quad that's down here. So if we can get a jack, we can go and get the wheels off of this one, put it on this one, and we've got a vehicle. And we can talk about vehicles as we go. Fingers crossed that that's the case. But I guess we'll see, my friends. I'm going to start heading over to this town, and I'll probably see you over there. Like I say, I hope all is well. Thank you for being here. And I'll see you again shortly. Cheeky breaky little hunter tower. There is often some cool stuff up here. Anything really, from tangerines to freaking weapon holsters. Got some 22 caliber ammo, which we don't really need. And it's not really worth a lot. Some rag strips. So we didn't look out in this one, but I do tend to check these as much as I can. Because you will occasionally find some really cool shit in there. And you can drop down out of them without breaking your legs, which is great stuff. So let's crack on. Just letting you know about the watchtowers. Okie frickin' dokie then. We are on approach. I'm going to have a little slurp of this before we go in there, because we are starting to get thirsty again. It's been a lot of running. This poor guy, in the sun, in his firefighter's helmet, and his bloody jacket, he must be sweating his nods off. Gonna have a few cheeky slurps, and we'll head into the city. Well, town. And get to looking for a jack. And other things that may come in handy. There's a Leica there. I like a Leica. So there's a garage here straight away. I do want to be immediately careful though, because I know that puppets tend to spawn sort of at the back of these houses and off over here outside. Raid your trunk door. If we find more screwdrivers, we maybe try to tackle a police station. I've got 5 uses there. I think 8 will clear out a police station. We've got a lockpick with 3 on it, and then bobby pins that we can turn into lockpick. So we've got plenty of lockpicking stuff. Just need screwdrivers. I want to see if this Leica's functioning. The best way, press tab. If there's no bars, if you remember me mentioning the fuel and the battery, if there's no bars just there, it doesn't have an engine, and from what I can see, it totally doesn't. That's the quickest way without opening the front of it up to have a check. Just press tab while you stood next to it. No bars, no engine. Okay. Now the police station's up in that direction behind this building. It's this building right here. So I do want to kind of avoid it for now and just look for garages instead. Looking for jacks and screwdrivers. There's a guy there that I can probably avoid. I like these little buildings. With these, with drill presses, if you have a toolbox on you, you can come over to the drill press with the toolbox and something that you need sharpening, and you can sharpen it at the drill press. It does 5% at a time, and I think also uses 5 uses of the toolbox, but it stops you from having to use a grinding stone if you don't have one, or oh nice, building an improvised workbench. There's a drill press nearby. Save yourself some materials and use the drill press instead. These buildings have one of each machine in. There's a lathe, a drill press, and another drill press. This is the one for sharpening though, the long one. Okay, moving on. The dope thing about this little town is these 4 garages right in the middle, right next to a pharmacy as well. Brilliant stuff. Volkswagen alternator there. Cheeky jersey. Just got the 1 space in it though. Battery cables. Honestly, with the car battery cables, unless they're for a quest, I don't really pick them up. Some 9mm. Box of 9mm ammo. We'll keep it for now. Let me just shut this door because my guy really has to pee. Rightio. On to the next. No jacks about. Screwdrivers everywhere. This is great stuff. We probably will go and hit that police station while we're at it. Talk a little bit about lockpicking and stuff. Oh, there's duct tape. If I still had those construction rubber boots, I would just right click them with the duct tape out and I'd be able to repair them. But we threw them away because we're keeping our high tops. We can use the, actually, I'm going to repair them right now with the sewing kit. Back to 100. Another flipping screwdriver. Damn. Screwdrivers for days. More 22. Gunpowder there. You can craft your own bullets and stuff with gunpowder, lead plates, etc. It's all in the crafting menu. Ooh. Oh, I was thinking about this a minute ago. If we are looking for stuff to get a vehicle going, one of those would come in handy. My goodness, I can't stop finding screwdrivers. It's like Screwdriver City Central. Boombox. You can always put batteries in it and play some music out of it. But no jack. I'll always loot a pharmacy. Let's have a quick look. Quick look inside. Picked up a thread, yeah. I don't need to overdo it with the thread. But I will pick that up. Bobby pin, we've got plenty of. I'm not picking that one up. So much thread. Damn. Now we don't need it, it's everywhere. An emergency bando, we always take those. Red undies. That's another point actually. When I mentioned the short pants before, the upper clothing works exactly the same. I can put this on. It doesn't give us any inventory space, but it does go on and provide heat. So if you're freezing cold and you find a cotton shirt, you can wear it over the top of this shirt and under your jacket. Same goes with hoodies. You can put a hoodie on under your jacket. which is great stuff, because hoodies hold like 4 items or something. Waste bag, rags, pajamas. Another cheeky emergency bando that can go in the trousers. More rags, vitamin pills. Ooh, ISO. I'm going to put that in here. Isopropyl, if you get an infected injury, you can use it to treat it and wash out the wound with the alcohol. And it fights the infection for you. More activated charcoal. I'm going to keep that because money. And we want money because if we die early on, we can hopefully respawn in the sector. And we won't have to run miles to get to our body. So, talking about risk of dying. Flipping chicken over there somewhere. Let's go and try and tackle this police station. See what we can find. Have a look in this garage first. Bike wheel. No sign of a jack. Gunpowder. Mobile phone. No, not yet. Not yet. Alright. Get your arrows back. That guy's not seen us and is not coming this way, so we forget about him. There's way more garages there. To be fair, we'll go around back. Get into the garages. Because if we find a jack, kind of leave the police station be. Try and get mobile. Oh, a little cheeky portable fridge. These are always good if you've got space for it. Like, say you've got a vehicle or something, you roll up, find one. Whack your food in it. Because why not? Fishing rod. Honestly, I'm only really in the market for a jack right now. Another big gas can there. Oh, jack, let's go. Now where to put it? Is it going to fit in there if I drop this on the floor? Oh, bosh. And I can keep the mushroom. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to run all the way back. We'll cut to it. I'm going to run all the way back to this. And we'll try and sort this quad bike out as soon as humanly possible. And we'll be back at the police station. What I am going to probably do, though, is carry this. Whenever you're carrying something, say I got into trouble with this in my hands, switch to my bow, he chucks it on the floor, I shoot the puppet, and then remember to take this back in my hands again. Because again, I forget all the time, and then I run off and leave the stuff on the floor, and it's just super annoying. So, yeah, I'm going to make the huge trek back across like a square and a half. And I'll meet you over here with the quad bike, my friends. Well, that was a trek. Blimey. I was listening out for some puppet action. There's one over there. I came this way. Alright. So, this guy doesn't have an engine, but he does have wheels. And I think the best way to go about this would be to keep going down to here. and sort of drop the fuel off inside it, kind of thing. Do we still have our bank card? Yes, I've got a bank card. And I know that further up there at the food shop, there's an ATM and I've got cash on me. So I could put money in the bank, go and fill this up at the gas station that I know is just down the road, and then go and fill up the ATV. Right, let's do that. Let's do that. Put this in here. You can't move very fast with this on, by the way. Carrying this. Damn. I'll put the jack in there as well. We're going to need that. And that should be alright, to be fair. Hear a pig? There'll be a hunt. We'll get to those. Right, got to take on this guy. And we'll head up to the ATM. You'll notice as well, the more poundage your bow has got, and the better arrows you have, the straighter they fly for longer. And as I say, you shoot them in the head and they die straight away. So we're carrying up this road. We'll get to the food shop, and then we'll put some money in the bank. And hopefully that can turn into gas and we can fuel up the vehicle. Right. Starter card. Deposit. We have 508 on us. We'll go 508. Submit. Yes. Daily deposit limit reached. Oh no. So let me 500 because it said up here. Daily deposit limit 500. So I want to do 500. And bish bash bosh. Now if I press tab, up here it says 475 because of the ATM takes a percentage. A bit more than the guy at the traders does at the bank, which again we'll see eventually. But that is good money. It's definitely enough to get a bit of gas. We'll run back down here. Hopefully not alerting too many puppets. Take my cheeky arrow back. One on the left and the right. We are getting hungry. That was a bit of a run. Let's see. This guy is not going to fit in there at all. So, best bet is again to take it in my hands and run down the street to the gas station. One big circle. We've done 4 episodes. One big circle. This is as fast as you can run with it as well. And if you look at the stamina bar, the little sort of orange bit that goes around there, if I stop, it goes down. I'm not using a lot, just standing here. But if I'm running with a gas tank, or a gas can rather, and a bag full of stuff, it's using quite a bit. And this is as fast as you can go, like I say. But yeah, it's just down the way here. I'll probably cut this bit out, and I'll see you when we get there, my friends. Rightio. We are on approach, being extremely careful. Because there will be plenty puppets at every gas station. Might take a second to spawn, so do keep your head on a swivel. Our rubber band friend is gone. Takes $2.95 to fill this up, and it's absolutely worth. I'm going to fill this whole thing up. Just press F on it. And you need a bank card. You can't pay with cash. I'm going to check inside, because like I say, sometimes you'll have hiking bags that spawn in here and stuff. Oh, a bag of chips. Take that. No such luck on the hiking bag today. But it is what it is. Now, before we start starving, I'm going to eat all of these chips. I'm just going to eat them all. Lovely stuff. We're going to need a pee soon. Might take advantage of there being a bit of a bathroom. Go and pee in the toilet. Or at least all over the seat. You know how it is. So, we've emptied our bladder. Check this. I'll drink this can of bubbles. Drink it all. There should be some decent liquid in us to get us back to the ATV. Or the quad bike, as it were. Press G to throw things. Right, and we'll crack on. I do think, considering where we are, I'm going to go this way and fuel up that other one. Because we're in this area anyway. And it's just over these hills. So I'll meet you at the other quad. There she is. We're basically back to where we started. I hear a puppet. I just heard a footstep. So what I want to do, look at the quad, hold F, fill fuel from container, and I'll put all this fuel in the quad. And now, that orange bar has gone way up. We bloody love it. What I was thinking as well is I'm going to, for the most part, empty this bag. On the off chance that when I get back, I'm just going to fully empty it, sod it. Hopefully, I can fit a quad wheel in this bag, and I can carry one, and then have one in my bag as well. I'm actually going to take stuff I might need, like a beverage. Oh, I can't fit that in there, it's too heavy. Let's see, okay. Bit of rearranging. Beautiful stuff. Okie doke. Okay. You'll find this with vehicles. It's a lot, when you find two of the same vehicle and you want to put one together, it's a lot of back and forth between the two to piece one all together, you know? So I'm going to run back to the other one, get the wheels off it, and hopefully we can run back, put them on, and get this going. So, yeah. I'm just going to cut to the next quad, take the wheels off, and then I'll cut back and we'll be back here. So I've got to run ahead of me. Wish me luck. And I'll see you guys shortly. Also, you'll notice I can sprint again. Yay! Feels amazing. Right, I'll see you soon. Just on the other side of this bush. There she is. Bloody beautiful. Right. Open inv. Take this in your hands. Look at it and hold F. And you want to surface? You want to service vehicle on car jack. Pops it up in the air for you. And then I can remove this back wheel. The wheels, as with any vehicle, let's go. The wheels are the only thing you need a jack for. If you wanted to take off doors, take out seats or bumpers or lights, you don't need to put it on a jack. You can just look at the part and hold F. You know what I mean? And that'll sort that for you. As well, with this fitting the way that it does in our bag, when we end the service, we can just plop that jack in the bag as well. Now we can run off with our new wheel in hand. Make sure he's got it, because you can't see it. Yeah, beautiful. And again, I'll meet you back at the other quad, and hopefully we can get this going and be on the road. On the road again. Right, I'll see you there, my friends. Beautiful. Here we are. There's a puppet up there. But it is what it is. Right. I can drag this out, put it on the floor. Like I say, when it's blue, that's when you can place it. And exactly the same thing. Take the jack in your hands, hold F, service this bad boy. Install that wheel. Go around here. This one in hands. Install that wheel. And end service. Drag it onto the picture of the quad bike, either one, and it will just plop it straight inside. There she is. And now it's drivable. Now I've just got to hope, because it's got absolutely no battery in it, I've just got to hope that I can get it going. You know what I mean? I'm hoping that once it's going, the alternator will kick in and we can go. Or we're off. We're absolutely off. Look at us go. You'll see in the bottom right, the battery is absolutely starting to fill up. So that's fantastic news. We are mobile, my friends. This is going to make things so much easier. So much easier. I'm absolutely stoked. Lovely stuff. Right, what I want to do then is go back to that... Ooh! Back to that original town, the first town that we went to, and try and tackle that police station. And see if we can't get some good stuff to go to the traders to sell. One thing I will say, you've got a free moving camera when you drive. But if you press the Alt key, it will lock the camera behind you. Ooh, you blimey. And it oftentimes is kind of helpful. But press Alt again, and it will free up the camera for you. So there's that. That's a boom boy. You hear it? Did you hear the laughing and beeping? That's a freaking beeper. We want to give that guy a very wide berth. I'm going to pull over just here. We'll hop off. Oh, there he goes, running out into the street. He's up there. Don't think I didn't see you, mate. I want to be very prepared for this guy, because they will kill you. If they blow up in your face, you're basically dead. You certainly heard us ride by. Where's he gone? There he is. So they're the really skinny, pale, bald guys. Okay. That's probably an arrow we're not going to get back. But that is fine. Let me just check my screwdriver situation. Yeah, we've got plenty. We've got plenty. Right, let's get into this police station. The way that I do it is I will often either hop in this window or I'll go in this first door on the left. But you want to walk up and be quiet because there will be a lot of puppets in here. Armoured ones as well. Just going to take my time. Get ready with a melee in case there's one in here. Okay. And if you're quick enough, you can kick this door in, run in. If there was a puppet there, I could have shot him in his head. Hey, you! Right, one's heard us. There's one there. Sounds like there's one in the cell up here. think he jumped out the window. Armored guys. There's 2 levels of armored guys. There's like big, chonky armored guys. And they'll take a shot to the head and be perfectly fine. But then you shoot them again in the body and they die. Okay, you just have to be quick and confident, and you can run in. You can shoot the crap out of these guys. And then, for a bit until they respawn, which again is server dependent on how long that takes, you can run in and pick some locks. Which I'll try and give you the rundown on. This is very much, you have to try it to understand. You know what I mean? It's very hard for me to explain. So you go over to it, because we've got an active lockpick, we can just use a screwdriver and a lockpick, and we can press F. Now it gives you a bit of advice just here, you know. F will push the screwdriver in a clockwise direction, and your mouse, you want to move it to the left and to the right. Don't be fooled, like I was for a little bit, in thinking that you've got to move it in a circular motion. It's just left and right. So what I do is I press space, and I'll immediately just start pressing F to see how much wiggle room I've got, you know? So I'll really, it's so difficult to explain, you guys. You just have to do it yourself, you know what I mean? To try and figure it out, but I will try, I promise. I'm going to hit space to start, and then F. It moved a bit, and you just wiggle it a little bit. The more it moves, the closer you are, you know what I mean? And you want to get it to that sort of like 3 o'clock kind of angle, you know. It starts at 12 o'clock. You want to get it to about 3 o'clock and it should unlock. So they're just shotgun shells, we don't need them. So you see it's starting at 12, and I want to get that lock to be completely horizontal rather than vertical. So I'll press space, hit F. That one's almost in. I'll wiggle it a little bit and it's getting further away. So I want to come back the other way, and there we go. If you go one way and it's worse, obviously you're going in the wrong direction. We'll take a box of shotgun ammo, that's for sure. So again, third one, press space, hit F, go this way. Oh, it's moving a bit, so we're going in the right direction. And it's just tiny little movements from the left and right, to the left and right of your mouse. So this one just says locked, we can't pick it because we've used all our lockpick uses on those 3. So what you want to do, right click your box of bobby pins, pull a bobby pin out, it'll go in your bag. You can right click it, craft a lockpick. Alternately, if you've got a lockpick out, a bobby pin, you can go to your crafting menu, and down here in lockpicking and door accessories, there's the lockpick. So if you've got a bunch of them, it's better to come here and just auto craft. So we'll make that for the next box. It's fine if it's just in your vicinity, you'll still be able to use it. You don't need to pick it up. And we hit F, space to start, press F, go left. It moved a bit, so left is the right direction. And it's just tiny little movements and spamming F. And when it jiggles like that and it makes that noise, let go of F so that you can move the lockpick again. Because if you hold in F, you can't move the lockpick to try and refine where you're at. You know what I mean? This is a pretty decent... We'll put it on a holster, because that would be good for the future. If you find an M19 mag and some 9mm, which we have in the ATV, yeah, we just need a mag and we've got a gun. And a stab-proof vest. I'm going to put that on, because you never know. You never know. Right. And there's 2 more boxes through here. These guys, we've already got a lockpick, so we want to hit that. When it makes that jiggle noise, let go of F. Move your thing, press F again. You know? And it's just trial and error. This M9's not in as good condition as the M19. They both take... Well, this takes 45, is it? Okay, we'll swap these. Even though it's not in the best condition, we have 9mm ammo. So we'll keep that. and keep these down there. And again, get a bobby pin out. If you want, I think if you press Alt, hold Alt and press C, it will craft the last thing you've crafted, so you don't keep having to look for lockpicks in the menu. You can just press Alt C when you've got a bobby pin out, and it'll just make a lockpick out of the bobby pin. And again, space F, 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 F. Oh, we're close. And it's just tiny little movements. We failed that one. Broke the lockpick. Which happens. It absolutely happens. So I took the bobby pin out. I'm going to press Alt C. And there's your lockpick. And just do that same thing. Nice, that was an easy one. Ooh, cheeky UMP. My goodness. And a key card for the Z3 bunker. Expires in 24 hours. Don't imagine we'll be using that at this point. But this will open everything in a bunker. This one specifically, the Z3 bunker. This UMP is a great find. I'm going to keep that for the future for sure. For sure. Right, there's 2 more boxes upstairs. Because I pressed Alt, I can look around. But if you go to run that way, I press W and he goes this way. Because I pressed Alt and it's locked my camera. The same as the vehicle. If I'm standing here like this and I want to look around without turning my body, I just hold Alt and I can move around like that. I let go of Alt and it goes back to where it was, you know? But the Alt thing, like I say, if you hold Alt, you can look around like this. Which is always good. If you're running through a field or something and you want to look over your shoulder, you know, it works in both first and third person. I can look over my shoulder in first as well. And you let go and it snaps back in front of you. I want to get out 2 bobby pins. Go here. Autocraft these bad boys. We'll be able to pick these locks, hopefully. Oh, that was the tiniest little movement to the right. We're in. Oh! Well then. Move that. This is the best armor in the game. A freaking tactical vest. And it fits the UMP in there beautifully. It is hot. It's 2 on the heat rating. So keep that in mind. But look at that. We are armored AF. Twilight police stations. That one I didn't even move the mouse, it just got straight in. 22 tracers. I mean, it's money at the end of the day. Yeah, it's money at the end of the day. And that's my best attempt at explaining how to lockpick stuff. Like I say, you're just going to have to get in and try it. It's very, very difficult to explain, but very easy to get the gist of once you try it yourself, you know what I mean? And the lockers in these places usually have some dope stuff. I'm going to put this in my melee weapon holster and put it on number 4. Nothing in there. There's an M9 mag. Let's go. Nice. So I've got an M9 mag that I can go outside from the quad bike. I can fill it up with that box of 9mm that we found, put it in the gun, and then we've got a gun for desperate times. Cheeky Desert Eagle flashlight. I might sell this, so I'm going to bring it with me. And there's a couple more lockers up this way. Okay, nothing in them. Search these boxes and we'll be off. 1 shotgun shell. To be fair... Oh, damn! This will save me from having to find a bunch of padlocks and a toolbox to make a lock. So we're going to chuck that on the quad bike. I still will show you how to make locks, just in case you don't get so lucky. some more bobby pins. How many we used? 7. I'll keep them in the bike just in case. Glue we don't need right now. Let me search for coffee. No. Another coffee machine. No. There's a padlock there. So I'll keep the padlocks for the future, for when I want to tell you about making locks. This box you can search. Nothing. These two on here as well. Oh, 22 box. I'll take that. There's only 7 there. They're not really worth. Okay, and this little... If it's... Like, you see how these are open? Usually the rule is, if it's closed, it's searchable. If it's open, it's not. The only exception being, there's a box in the back of gas stations that is open, but you can search it. And to my knowledge, it's the only exception with open and closed boxes that you can search. Okay, let's get back down here. We are certainly going to be feeling slightly warm. Okay, what's in the jacket? Painkillers, thread, etc., etc. With vehicles, if you remember me saying before, you've got a piece of clothing and you want to take it off, it has to be empty for you to put it in like a bag or in another piece of clothing or whatever. That was hard for me to say. But if you've got a vehicle, you can put it in there with stuff in it. So just to cool him down a little bit, I'm just going to put that in there, remembering that there's stuff in it that I need. This is all stuff I want to sell. I'm going to put this lock on the quad bike. Just drag it over and it'll give you the option. And you can lock it. And this is now mine. Someone will have to lockpick it to get in. Pick these up. Unpack them. You always get a piece of paper out of that. And I don't really need paper right now, so I'll chuck that on the floor. Drag this ammo onto the... If you're not sure, hold control on it. It'll tell you which ammo it uses. Drag this ammo onto the thing, onto the magazine. Load these up. I think it holds 15. Great stuff. Yes, indeed it does. I can also join these two. So now it's just taking up 1 space. And I've got 24 extra bullets, which is great stuff. And then I want to drag this over. Whip it to the gun. And bosh! We have a working M9. They are very loud and they will attract hordes. So do be careful. Just there, I double right clicked and it removed it from my quick access. If I do the same here, you right click once and it removes from quick access. But because I don't have that on me, it's now in the quad. And double right click it because it was grayed out and it just removes it for you. So what I want to do is put that on there for easy access. Put this away. And then if I hold, press 3, I'll pull it out. Press 3 again, puts it away. Bosh. And that, my friends, is going to be that. Next episode, we'll go to the traders. I want to just find a decent spot to log out. Get away from this puppet-filled nightmare. I'll head towards the trader, which I know is down here. I just follow this road. And there's also a petrol station down here, so... yeah, we'll go fill it with fuel. Find a nice place to park and to log out. And I think that'll be that. Until the next time, my friends. I feel like this is going to be a bit of a longer episode. We've done a lot. We've done a freaking lot. We went and found a jack. We got ourselves a quad bike. And then we went and lockpicked a freaking police station. Like I say, with the lockpicking, it can be such a pain sometimes to figure out. But if you're just patient and you keep plugging away, keep trying, you'll be absolutely fine. Promise you. Just make sure you're you're confident and you're equipped for those police stations, because if you get swarmed, if you get overwhelmed, you'll die. You know what I mean? Like I said in the last one, if you're not ready for it, it's a suicide mission, basically. And I don't know if I can say that word on YouTube, so I might have to blur it out. I might run out of fuel before I get to the petrol station, which would be a bit poo. But the battery's filling up, which is great. Not really that far from here to the petrol station. If I was on a downhill, I would keep rolling, like Limp Bizkit, but I'm just going to go as far as I possibly can. We'll milk it for what it's worth, but it is draining the battery, so let me just keep rolling until I come to a dead stop. The closer we are, the better. That's the petrol station right there, so we're only really a road away. So let's hope that we can get as close as humanly possible. We're picking up speed because we're on a bit of a downhill. This is Scum, my friends. Be prepared for changes of plans and situations you weren't ready for. And don't get attached to stuff is what I would say. Don't get attached to things, because it's a flipping nightmare. If you get attached to like the gear that you've got and stuff like that, and then you die, it sucks ass. It really does. So that's as far as we're getting. What I want to do is, I'm keeping this and these, and I'm just going to sort of empty this stuff into the quad. Oh no, because I can't fit that in there, so it doesn't even matter, even if I do. Okay, we'll keep it on us, it's fine. Except for the stuff I want to keep, which is literally just those two items. Alright, I'll run and get petrol, and I'll meet you back here when I've got it. And then we'll fuel that, and we'll get going. Almost forgot the flipping... Don't ever forget to take your gas can. Right, let's go. Alrighty, there she is. It's getting pretty warm in this room, so I had to turn the fan on. Apologies if you hear it in the background, but you should be alright. I'm going to definitely be staying alert, because, as I say, you will find quite a lot of puppet action at these gas stations. I'm using my alt camera to look around. But we're at the spot. We only have 180, so we can only fill it up a little bit. Which is never great, but it is a little over halfway full. You can see 24 of 40. I'm going to check inside on the off chance that there is a hiking bag. Bit more money there. This guy does not want us in. Oh, sugar. Ow, dude. What the flip? So again, because I pulled a weapon out and I had this in my hands, we dropped it on the floor. I want to check my health. Okay. Actually, this is decent. So, this little sort of... I don't know what to call it. It's a little, like, virus symbol. Tells you that that's infected. And it'll tell you there in that bar the contamination is going up 0.3% per minute. So, he messed our shirt up as well. Look at that little shit. So what I can do is eat this garlic. I'll just eat the one. See if it does out. It gave our immune system a boost. You see that little green immune system thing going up because we ate the garlic. And then I'll put this back in here. I'll put my axe away. We'll take an onion. Why not? And take this in our hands again. In fact, let me just... Oh, I left it in the thing. I've got to get back and repair that shirt. So, no sign of bags. There was... Did I pick that cash up? I think I did, eh? Yeah. But like I say, a bit of cash never hurt. Always search for coffee. Right, and because they're C1s, those injuries, they go away real fast. But do keep an eye on it, because this is now coming back down again. You don't want it to keep getting reinfected. Also, wearing dirty clothes on top of an open wound is never a good idea, because those external pathogens will get you, you know? So keep an eye on that. If you're ever in trouble, lay down in a safe place, take your clothes off, and hopefully that will help your immune system sort of fight the infection. But I am going to run back now to the quad. Oh, there's a needle there. I'll take that. Going to run back to the quad, and I'll meet you guys there. And there she frickin' is. Again, same as before, hold F. Fill fuel. And that is a beauty. Drag this into there. Puts it in that spot for us. There's my sewing kit. So I want to fix my shirt. And that should get rid of this little red square. Beautiful. We didn't mess anything else up. I think we're pretty lucky we got this vest on as well, because he hit us a few times and it didn't take half as much health as before. And with that being said, to be fair, we found that needle, so I am going to make a little improvised sewing kit. Bosh. I'm going to put that in the quad. This one's only got 2 uses left on it, so let me put that in my sporran bag. 4 thread, really we don't need it right now, to be honest with you, so I'm going to chuck that on the floor. And we are very thirsty apparently, so have a few drinks of this, and then I'm going to eat that onion. There's a chicken. Bosh. Eat this onion. Beautiful. Now we're half full of fuel, kind of. That's probably a hunt. And to be honest with you, my friends, come on. Until next time, that will probably be that. Let me pull off the road. Hide in a bush, as I like to do. Best chance of the vehicle being spotted. Always hop off or out of your vehicle and close the door if you're about to log out, because when you log back in, you'll be like glitched inside the vehicle and you just can't move. It's really annoying. Then you've got to nudge it, which if you hold F on it, it gives you these force push options. If you nudge it when you're inside the vehicle, it does some damage to you. So always be stood next to your vehicle when you log out. But yeah, that'll be that, my friends. We'll pick up in the next episode. We'll try and make it to the traders on what little fuel we have, and sell all this stuff that we found today. And then we can talk about traders and all that good stuff, and fame points and what they do. We should have some good money. We could even potentially upgrade our bank card to one that's a bit more secure. Because this starter card, it has no pin on it or anything. So if someone steals it, they can just use it and take all your money. But yeah, that is that, my friends. Thank you for watching. Like I say, this is probably a much longer episode today, but we've got a lot done, and I hope that it's helpful. I really, really do. But take care out there, my friends. Happy scumming, and thank you for being here. Peace and love.